The Add menu has a lot of options. You can use it to add all sorts of functionality and new elements to your website. I'll start by clearing the home page so I can demonstrate how to use this menu. In the left column of the Add menu, you can browse through a list of functions and items you can add to your website. Before we dive into the first category, I want to show you the easiest and quickest way to see all the choices available to you. Once you're in a section of the menu, hover your mouse over the tab in the top right corner. A mini navigation will appear. In the Text tab, for example, you'll see themed text, titles, paragraphs, and related apps. By clicking on one of these links, you can quickly navigate to the options available to you instead of scrolling through them all. To incorporate a text box into your website, choose Themed Text, a title, or a paragraph. Once you add a title or paragraph, you can customize as much as you want. Double-click the text in order to open up the text settings. From this menu, I can easily select the font and style that I want to use for this text. I can then place the text box where I want it, animate it, or duplicate it to create other titles. You can also insert images from the Add menu. If you want to use your own, choose the My Image Uploads tab and click on the orange Upload Images button. You also have the option to choose one of the thousands of images that Wix offers for free, or select the free Wix clip art option and pick from Wix's huge selection of images. You can also purchase one of Big Stock's images straight from the editor, or upload an image from your social media accounts. Of course, you can hover over the mini navigation again to see all the options available to you in the image category. The next item in the menu is Gallery. Wix offers a wide variety of galleries that can present your images in various ways. I want to show you an example. I will add a showcase strip gallery to the page and then switch to preview mode so you can see how it looks. Changing the images in a gallery is simple. All you have to do is click on the gallery once and select the Change Images button. When we added this gallery, the title disappeared. To make it show up, I can use this button to send it backwards so the title is visible again. When you add a new element to your website, you may need to move it backwards or forwards to ensure that everything on the page is visible. You can play with the many gallery options by clicking the gear icon. For example, you can set a gallery to autoplay and choose how long each image will show on the screen. You can also decide what happens when a site visitor clicks on an image. You can use the Add menu to add buttons, boxes, strips, shapes, videos, music, social media buttons, contact forms, menus, and lists to your website. Play around with these different features to customize your design even further. If you make a mistake or add in an element you don't like, don't worry. You can always remove something by clicking on Undo. For example, if you want to add a new strip to your site, click on Strips. Then you can design your own or choose from one of Wix's preset designs. Under the Strips menu, you can also play with the very cool parallax feature. For an impressive visual effect, use parallax to add animation to different elements of your site, so that as users scroll on your page, the background of the website moves at a different speed as the rest of the page. Now let's say I want to change the appearance of the buttons throughout my bakery's website. I'll choose this design and change the font, like so. When I want to put this same button elsewhere on my website, with the Wix editor, I don't have to go through each of those steps again. The button I created will simply appear in a My Buttons group here. The same goes for boxes. I want to take a minute to organize the About page to show you how to add a video to your website. In the Video tab from the Add menu, choose the Vimeo or YouTube option, depending on where your video is posted. Once you've added the player, double-click on it, paste the link, and click Update. That's it. If you look at the web page I'm working on, you can see that the page is as long as the content on it. As we add elements to the page or move around the ones we already have, the length of the page will change. You can make the page as long as you need. This is a good opportunity to save what we have done so far. Back in the Add menu, you'll notice the Social tab. This is where you can add social links, feeds, and icons to your website so that visitors can easily share your content on a variety of social networks. All you need to do is change the default web addresses to your own. This is a great way to help bring in new visitors and expose your website to new audiences. Further down in the Add menu, we find the List tab. This is a cool feature that enables you to create custom formatted lists for your website. You can learn more about it in our Building Dynamic Sites class. It's incredibly versatile and can be used to create lists for products, employees, upcoming events, menus, and more. If you don't see a list that's right for your website, you can fully customize any of these to suit your needs. It's easy to update sections of your website and move items around on a page without having to reformat every time. For this site, we can use it to add customer testimonials to our bakery's website. This feature is easy to update and keep organized, so you can add new testimonials all the time. At the bottom of the Add menu, you'll see a More button. This is the place to insert any HTML code you wish into your site. This is an incredibly powerful feature with a lot of functionality. For example, you can add in registration and booking forms or a weather component. Here, you can add site login buttons to choose who can access and edit your site. You'll also find specialized buttons for PayPal and the function to place an anchor. Anchors make it easy for visitors to jump to a specific location on the same page or any other page. I'm also going to add a document to our website. To do this, I will add a button where visitors can click to download the bakery's menu.